Yo everyone, Wagwan Sanjuchi here. So welcome back to the channel, and we're kicking off the Saturday with Yashahime Princess Half Demon episode 7. Of course, I don't remember much about the preview, so that should at least help out with the live reaction portion of this video. But of course, I imagine it's going to be the bread and butter formula of the Inuyasha series again. You know, we'll have the girls actually travel to somewhere else, meet somebody else, while progressing their characters all the same. So should be fun all the same, especially since Towa is a character who isn't really used to the feudal era. Should be fun to see her interact with some other persons. But anyway, before we get into it, be sure to hit that subscribe button, persons. We're almost at 1,000 subs, so yeah, I'd appreciate the help and support to get into that goal before the end of the year. Definitely leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Definitely need to hear what you think, especially about this series on a whole, since we're like, what, 7 episodes in? It's like last night, man, I said like, yo, where's the time going? 7 episodes already. But anyway, I've rambled on enough. Let's get into the live reaction. Yeah. What's this, training? Alright, well, no. Look at progression. Guys, I think the dub for it has started. I've been seeing some listens for Yashahime dub. I think I might check it out to see how it stay. And I think it should be the same cast. Well, yeah, for the most part. Don't know if I'll be reacting. Kyuki. Yeah, man, I like it. Inuyasha soundtrack is forever. Oh, Wombats! Kirinmaru? Wombats, but remember Tekotsu. So that he doesn't... He has a mark as well. I'm interested in Kirinmaru. Is it that he just doesn't care about customers enough to like remember their names, or is there like a literal problem with him? One words. Oh, she's just... I guess she's just imagining how she'd want her life to be with Setsuna. Yeah, yeah. It's a dream. Cool. Tasty pork, spring water. I kind of like that this series isn't dependent on the group staying together either. Oh, do you know the East is just that way? Nom 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 nom. Kanto area. Mr. Samurai. Ah boy. You know, so some framing or something gonna go on already. I wonder why Towa decided to go with them though. She could have easily broken out of this. But then again, yes, we're back to where we started in episode, in episode 1.
要は関東関連扇がやつ柊男女である。名前は日暮とは。あいにくだけど、ヤシャ姫なんかじゃないよ。
Oh, I guess she went because of the apparition. Kind of feels like the story is really just beginning now. Suspicious. I never really gave thought to who's been putting in the request for real. Oh. Seriously? They really care about the cell phone them. Jadu. Of course she wants to betray Kirinmaru. So I guess that does prove that the pearls do give them a boost anytime they use them. So there's that. Rough. Yo. Yo, Jano. Seriously, dog. But teamwork. So wait, they must have none of that? Oh wow. Episode done. Jano. I should preview after this. Well, that was Yashahime Princess episode 7. I thought it was a solid episode. I'm kind of glad that we're finally at the point where, you know, we ended off with episode 1. So as I said in the reaction section, I actually feel that the story is legitimately beginning now and progressing where a lot of persons want, because at 7 episodes in, we have a lot of questions and they keep building, and you know, they haven't been answered for the most part, but it's still keeping us engaged with the girls for the most part. So yeah, I like that as well. And yo, I'm not gonna lie, as I said, I keep saying for the I think the last 3 episodes, the format of these episodes are, you know, the bread and butter of Inuyasha, but at the same time they usually progress the narrative and development of either the well, generally speaking, the story, or develop the characters from like interpersonal or, you know, just character drama essentially. So that's good. But like with this episode now, it does have that formula, but at the same time it does progress the plot by mixing in stuff with Kirinmaru and Kyuki, which is pretty good, I'm not gonna lie, because again, I don't know how long this series is going to last. So but even though my speculation is about 24 26 episodes, so if my speculations are correct, then, you know, progressing to this point is like a good move. Getting to see Kirinmaru in some shape or form in this episode, I like that. So, and just seeing how it's tying into, the narratives that we have put together, at least for this episode, where we had, Towa trying to, go to Mount Musubi, and it kind of ties in what she bumps up into in terms of her trials. So this episode, it kind of ties the plot together, because it does seem like the four perils have kind of made their homes in this part of Japan, to say the least. So I would say it makes sense that they would be, or not even that, since the girls have the rainbow pearls, it would make sense that the pearls would be in areas investigating, and keeping an eye on them to hatch plans to actually get them back. So I like that as well. No, I know last episode I said that I wasn't the biggest fan of the fact that Towa could just absorb demonic energy last episode. It's not the fact that she can that bothered me, but it just seemed highly convenient when they were just faced with a situation that they need to absorb demonic energy, that, oh, all of a sudden, oh, I can do it. So, but in terms of like Towa's display of her like control over demonic powers in this episode, I thought it was the better side of things to me compared to the last episode, because I feel like there's context for it now. The fact that she's obviously been in the field with her for like a few days at least. The dialogue in the early part where they were, she and everybody else, like Kohaku, Hisui, they were all fighting that demon. It's implied that she's been, for the most part, either training, quote unquote, well, as far as training goes in the Inuyasha series, and she's been getting more accustomed to her powers. So that made sense to me. And the fact that she can, flutter demonic energies through her sword, the fact that she can actually, flood it and, launch it off of her, her claws. Yeah, there's enough context there to say, oh, okay, this makes sense. So I like that as well. And I just love the progression that we're getting with abilities wise with Towa, and just the teamwork aspect between the girls, the dynamic between them, as well as adding in the progression of the plot, because as I said, we actually feel like we're starting the story right now, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes as the four perils take center stage. So yeah, but again, with a good anime episode, like when a long running narrative, the good thing is it keeps adding questions that need to be answered. I never really gave much thought to the persons actually putting in these demon slaying requests. Um, it's intentionally left vague or open ended. I thought it was just gonna be like, this guy just gets some random request, but they're making a point of it now. So I'm more than likely wondering if it's going to relate back to either somebody from the previous generation's group, from Inuyasha's group, or something, or maybe, who knows, maybe it's a Tree of Ages asking to put in these requests, kind of manipulating the girls through these demon slaying requests to meet her goals, or something along the lines of that. But definitely a solid episode. I actually, I thought I enjoyed it more than last week's episode. I thought it was a more solid entry, mixing the progression with the standard bread and butter formula of the series. Jano, there's not much more I can say, guys. But I hope you enjoyed this week's episode review reaction. It's the weekend, so just still stay safe, but just have a little fun, watch a little series binge. Oh, yo, thanks for tuning in again, guys. Of course, be sure to subscribe for more Yashahime Princess, and hopefully this series continues to be a solid solid entry in the whole new generation cliche, let's create a next generation series. So yeah, Sanju Uchiha, stay safe, guys, and I'll see you in the next Yashahime.